So I'm having a little bit of an off day. Melissa and I had a very deep talk earlier today about me going back to work. And I think we're both nervous about it. And that's understandable, because as much as I want to be ready, I don't think I'm ready. I'm still going to try, but I don't know what's going to happen if if I start working again. I'm still not handling stress very well, and that was one of the concerns Dr. Kelman had, that when people finally have a breakdown, when things have just built up so much, and people start going through the healing process, one of the things that they have trouble doing is dealing with stress. And that's one of the biggest things that I'm dealing with right now. Because I still don't deal with stress very well. And I still can't sleep through the night. And I still have triggers, and I get overwhelmed emotionally, and it just goes on like that. Not to say that I think that I failed at getting better. No, I think it's still just a process. But one of the things that I've noticed is that Melissa sees things going on with me that I just don't see. And my friends do as well. When you're looking at it from your own perspective and your own point of view, you tend to see things much differently than what people outside of you will see. For instance, when I was going through the breakdown, I was chatting with a friend of mine, Kristen, and through the whole process, I went back and I read the whole chat, and I could see it. Now I could see it, but then I couldn't see what was going on. I couldn't understand why she kept asking me to go to the hospital. I didn't see it. I didn't see why she was concerned. Later that night, while I was at work, the night I had my breakdown, I stayed at work the whole night. And later on that night, after the calls slowed down, my coworker came up to me, and he looked at me briefly, and then he asked if I was okay. And that startled me, because I didn't think that I should have looked bad. When I saw myself in the mirror in the bathroom, my eyes were a little puffy, but he shouldn't have been able to see that at work. Because after the day people leave, we always turn the lights off, and we only had the dim lights in our cubicles. But I didn't think he could see that. But he did. And it was like everybody saw this but me. So when my sister-in-law made the comment, if you're crazy, do you know you're crazy? And I don't think so. I think that we could question it. Are we crazy? But I don't think at any point we could actually see it. So when my friends and Melissa tell me that they see something going on with me, I take notice now. And Melissa has seen that I've reached a plateau in my healing. I'm better than I was, but I'm nowhere near where I should be, in my mind. And I keep trying to push myself, but I know that's bad too. If I push myself, then it's only going to do more damage. So how do I fix this and move forward? I don't know. I'm at a crossroads. Melissa told me today that if I wanted to, I could leave. Not the relationship. My relationship in of itself, if I had to look at just the relationship part, our relationship is very, very strong and very stable. But there are outside forces that would make me want to leave. Not her, but leave here. So she told me that I could go. I could find someplace else to live. And that might basically jumpstart the healing again. And I'm thinking about it. I'm seriously thinking about it. Because I'm not getting better here. This place is very toxic to me. And I know that there are some people in my life that can just overlook it and just carry on. But then, you know, there are people like me who are very sensitive to their surroundings. A lot of abuse survivors are like that, where we're very, very sensitive to our surroundings because we had to be. We were trained to be hypervigilant about things around us and to pick up on how people were feeling. So I don't know what to do. I really, really, really don't know what to do. Because I keep thinking that if I go back to work, we can get out of here faster. But if I go back to work and it just triggers another breakdown, I don't know if I can recover from that. And I don't know if Melissa can handle that. So I just don't know what to do.